Good morning, everyone. Timothy, Time and Refinement, your host. Becoming is messy. What do I mean by that? Well, to change your life and to change your circumstances, it's just not that easy. Maybe for some people it is. If they're dealing with an addiction or they're dealing with life and they absolutely do not want to live like that, they're going to be like, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to change everything. That's real. That's realistic. But it doesn't happen as often as you think it does. And when I say messy, the reason it's messy is because you have to change the things in your life that you have done your entire life. Your habits, your actions, your lifestyle. You've done this for 15, 20, 30, sometimes people have been doing it for 50 years. And to think that you're just going to change it and just change your habits overnight, it's not going to happen. You're going to fall down. You're going to pick yourself up. You're going to wonder if it's going to be worth it. It's going to be messy. When people change their life and step out of their comfort zone, when you step out of your comfort zone, it's going to be messy. It's going to be gross. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be uncomfortable. And it's just going to be plain. You're going to feel plain dumb and stupid while you're doing it because you're not going to know what you're doing. You have to step out of that front door, step out of the open, and have no idea what's going to happen. It's the reason why it's messy. You talk to people that have gotten all the way down in the dumps, have hit rock bottom and maybe even below rock bottom. And they're like, I had to change my life. Otherwise, I was just going to stay in the slumps and not get any better. So it being messy is real. I'm doing that right now. Becoming who I want to be is messy. It's disgusting. It's horrific. It's horrendous. But you have the power to do it. And only you have the power to do it. So with that being said, is it worth it? Is it worth to take that risk and to take that step into becoming who you want to be? I absolutely agree. I absolutely think it's possible, it's plausible, and it needs to be done, especially if you want to make change in your life. You can't make change and it not be gross. It's just, it's impossible. There has to be something that's gnawing at you enough to be like, okay, I'm going to change it. The greats that have started from scratch, that have became the great philosophers, the great sports players, the great businessmen, the great father figures, mother figures of our lives, of our lifetimes, history. You think they just went and just did it and it was just that easy? No. It's a mindset thing. It absolutely is a mindset thing, but you have to add some work and some ethic into that to become who you are. If we continually sit and not do anything, it's on us for thinking that something is going to change. And it's not. Nobody's coming to save us. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save me. Nobody's coming to save Jesse. Nobody's coming to save anybody else on this channel that comes on here. And for it to be messy, everybody will judge you and trash on you and just, why are you doing this? Why are you becoming someone that you're not even? Why are you doing these things? And nobody has the answer except you. You have to have the why and the reason to do what you're going to do, to become who you are. Nobody can think it for you. Nobody. And so we have to have a reason. We have to have a reason to become better. But again, It's unfair of us to think it's going to be rainbows and butterflies and unicorns into becoming someone different than we already are. What what makes you what makes you want to become? What are the reasons? Ask yourself these questions. What is it that you want to change in your life that you're struggling with? That you're like, man, I don't know, man, Timothy, I don't know if I just people are just gonna judge me. I'm just not gonna have friends anymore. I'm not gonna be able to go out and party anymore like I used to. I'm just not gonna, I can't hang out with all of my old friends and my colleagues anymore. Is that really what's keeping you from becoming who you need to become? If the answer is yes, then you need to find a different group of friends. You really do. You know, we are exactly who our friends are. Our 3 to 5 closest friends. That's exactly who we are. Yeah, but Timothy, I really struggle. I really want to get through life, and I'm struggling and I'm depressed, and I get it. I understand. Life is hard. Life is always going to be hard. It's going to be tough. We're going to struggle. We're going to struggle the rest of our lives. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we have money. It doesn't matter if we have fame. It doesn't matter if we're poor. We're just going to struggle. We just have different struggles when we have resources, right? But there's got to be a reason. You have to have a strong enough why, and you have to have a strong enough reason to change. And that's the reason becoming is messy, because it's just not this soft walk in the park. It's just not. And you're going to doubt yourself, and you're going to wonder why you're doing it all the time, every day. You're going to wonder why you're getting up early. You're going to wonder why you're eating better. You're going to wonder, I should just go back to what I was doing before. I should just go back. It's just so much easier. It's more comfortable. It's just, I just don't have to put so much effort in. Life should be easy. No. Again, it's messy for a reason. That's just how life is. I don't know why. I don't know why it has to be messy. I don't know why becoming has to be messy. I don't know why life has to be hard when we're trying to change things, but it just is. So we take that and we add it to our lives. So again, what is your why? What is the reason why you want to change? Why is the reason you're even thinking about change? There's got to be a reason. You can't just go with the wind and be like, whatever happens. You got to have that goal in mind. You have to. Again, becoming is a process. This is not just a one and done checklist type of thing. This is a process. It's a process of, it could be 6 months. It could be 2 weeks. It could be 10 years. But trust the process. And know that what you're doing is correct. Again, maybe you don't even know. Maybe you don't even know that it's going to work. But have faith that the other side is better than what you were living for. Do we want to sleep in until noon? Do we want to keep jerking off to adult content? Do we want to keep eating unhealthy? Do we want to just not have any goals or aspirations? I don't think so. I definitely don't. So again, there has to be a change. And it's going to be hard. That's what it comes down to. That's what I got. It's my ramble today. I hope this reaches the right people. Again, all of these things I speak for myself too. Where all of us are always going to be in some kind of process of becoming our entire lives. But to really flip that script on what you're doing, it's going to be tough. It's going to be messy. So I appreciate you guys. I love you. I cherish you. I'm so proud of who you're becoming as a person. Making changes. I see you. It's tough. And not everybody can do it. I believe in you. Be well. Have a great weekend. We'll be back on camera here in the next couple days. Again, Timothy, A Time of Refinement. Keep on refining. Cheers.